With my shooting training out of the way, it was time to train another mechanic. For the week, I decided basic aerial control would help me improve. While I always felt confident in my air capabilities, I know that I'm nowhere where I wanted to be. So with this in mind, it was time to get into training. If you're new to this series, I will be training one mechanic for an hour long during an entire week and showing the improvement that I have made. And if you do enjoy this, please do like and subscribe, as it would mean a lot to me. For the first day, I had no idea what I was doing. All I knew was that I wanted to improve my car control in the air, and that was it. I decided to do less ring map and a couple obstacle courses. There was plenty of variety in this, but I also wasn't pushing myself enough that I felt like I was improving. While during my matches for today, I did have some nice goals and passes, I wanted to be more uncomfortable than this. The second day is here, and after the first couple minutes of confusion, I finally decided my map and went to work. I finally noticed that I was already comfortable with right arrow and wouldn't show much improvement. With this in mind, I started to turn the analog stick the other way and spin to the left. This was very uncomfortable for me and would lead to many blackout moments. A blackout moment is very important for any journey into improving. It's where while you're spinning your car, for example, you mess up your spin and magically hit the ground or reset. The more of these you get, the better, as this will lead you to improving faster and learning how to not do it again. With the third day upon me, I went to my favorite left rings map. I used this map a lot a few years ago when I was still getting comfortable with the arrow right and the directional arrow. Knowing this, I loaded it up and went to work on my left spins. The first few levels weren't difficult for me, but the struggle would set in. First, I had a couple of deaths. Then it would slowly rack up until I hit the level that would forever was a curse throughout the rest of the week. Level 16. By the end of the hour, I had 94 deaths, and they basically came from this level. My hand was hurting from being so uncomfortable and probably should have stopped earlier to help my hand pain. With the fourth day of training, I only had 30 minutes to do it, but some training was better than nothing. The improvement could already be seen as I was able to go faster through the earlier levels until I reached level 16. While after this training happened, I realized that I had little time to get SSL. I only had until the end of my training week to get it before the new season, so I decided to put time into rank to go for it. At one point, I was only one game away. All I needed was one win. But I ran into the person that would forever change the course of my rank.
Come here, scum!
Bye-bye.
My motivation was still high to get SSL and improve my car control, but the fifth day was the lowest point for me throughout the entire week. During my training, I was exhausted as I just got off work the hour or two before and had barely eaten anything since I had gotten up. While the matches didn't go any better, I was still close enough that all it would take was one good day and I would hit SSL.
Sup, bro?
Hello there.
The sixth day was the least motivated day I felt the entire week. There were times I felt like I was going to fall asleep from being so tired. This was just like my shooting training that I did, but this time I decided to do something different. I turned on a playlist of songs I hadn't heard before. Yes, this may sound dumb, stupid, or whatever you want to call it, but my mind couldn't get comfortable during training. In turn, I would be more focused for the rest of my training. In the final minutes of my hour training, I would finally do something I didn't know I could do. get past level 16. After days of trying over and over, I was finally able to get past it. While I didn't get any further than this, I was happy with the improvement I had made so far. This was just the first hurdle, as I would still have 2 days to get SSL before the season ended. Ah yes, the final day was upon me, and so was my season. The training today was the best I had ever gone. I was able to quickly get through all the early levels, and it only took me a few tries to get through level 16. I was motivated for rank and nothing was going to stop me. After a few games of winning and losing, everything started to fall apart. By the end of it, my final match was played, and with my MMR at 1736 and needing to get 150 MMR to even get SSL, it was over. The grind for SSL was over, and while I'm happy with my improvement for the week, I was not happy with how my week of ranked had gone.